Family, what is up? It is your boy Providence back again with another video, and today we are using the EBR. Not gonna lie, kind of feel so about this weapon. It's a 2-tap, 1 tap to the head. Sometimes it fries in certain situations, especially if you have some range fights. But obviously with these sort of tac rifles, these, weapons where you have to have an incredible trigger finger, if your trigger finger is kind of mid like mine, or you miss your shots, you will be punished. So, these type of specialty guns, it's not the best, it's not the greatest. I really only started using it because I'm just on the weapon leveling up grind because I'm going for Orion. But I used it, got some decent gameplay out of it, so wanted to make a video on it. But for today's video, y'all, I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about recently, and it's this. There's a blessing in every challenge and a challenge in every blessing. Now let me go ahead and break that down for y'all. What's the one thing that we all want? We all really want to be strong. We want to be strong mentally. We want to be strong emotionally, financially, physically. We all want to reach our peak performance, our peak strength. But you have to ask yourself, how does one become strong? Do people just wake up one day and are just strong? Do people just find strength arbitrarily? I would say this. People get strong through the challenges that they face. It is the various trials and tribulations of life that build strength. Without it, you would remain undeveloped. For instance, if you wanted to become strong physically, what would you have to do? You'd have to go to the gym, train your muscles. You'd have to essentially give your body various challenges physically, and once you exercise through those challenges and you take yourself through those challenges, you reap the benefit of being strong. If you wanted to be strong intellectually, what would you have to do? You would have to challenge yourself intellectually. You would have to read certain things, figure out how to do certain math problems, study certain things, probably spend long hours in the night, and then you would have to test yourself in some way to make sure that you actually retain the knowledge. See, it was through the challenge of gaining the knowledge you actually became strong intellectually. Same thing financially. If you wanted to become financially strong, you'd have to challenge yourself with various methods of saving, maybe starting up a business, grinding long hours to get the business going, and probably have to go to school. You'd have to challenge yourself in various ways in order to find the career that you want, to develop a skill, and earn the type of finances that you want. But have you ever stopped to wonder, how does one grow his or her character? How do you develop personality traits, various virtues like patience, kindness, self-control, wisdom, long-suffering, or perseverance? I would argue that the only way that you would grow these type of character traits is to grow through various life challenges and learn a thing or two from them. See, we all know that we should be wise, but unless you've actually gone through life and actually been through some things, you're probably not going to have decision-making skills until you've actually had to make some tough decisions or learn from some really bad decisions. This is why, generally speaking, older people tend to be wiser than younger people, just based off the fact that they've actually lived life long enough to have learned from their mistakes. Same way, we all know that we should be patient with people, but the reality is, until you've actually had your patience tested and you've actually learned how to practice self-control in those moments where you feel like your patience is tested, how will you actually develop patience? You don't just have that. It's something that has to come through development of one's character and development of one's temperament. And those things come through having to live through various challenges. Here's the thing. We want to be good people. We want to be successful people. We want to be people that make an impact, but we often don't want to go through the process of becoming those types of people. Those types of people aren't just born, they're molded by the circumstances that they often find themselves in life, the lessons learned, the character that improves and grows from those various circumstances that they found themselves in. And then through those experiences, they teach others. They find a way to make an impact on the world. So all I want to say is this: you find yourself going through challenges, don't see it as a random event, but see it as something put in your life to help you become a better person. Think about what you can learn from it. There is no wasted suffering, no matter what form it comes in. You may not know why you're going through what you're going through, but your challenges can become your greatest teachers if you seek to learn from them. But I also wanted to make a second major point, and that is that there's a challenge in every blessing. The reason why I wanted to make this point is because I think that oftentimes we lose our gratitude for certain circumstances that we are in, because we lose sight of the fact that in every blessing, if we are in favorable circumstances, there can also be challenges. Like, for instance, you can get the career you've always wanted, and once you get that career, you might end up working with people that you don't like. You might end up having a boss that you don't like. And you can lose sight of the fact that you're finally in that career that you've always wanted because of the fact that you have challenges in that specific spot that you find yourself in. Same thing with, for instance, a marriage. You can get married to that person that you've always dreamed of being with, and that person could be everything you've ever wanted. But you can end up having challenges in your marriage. You can get into your dream university and find yourself studying long hours and stressed out, right? But because that new circumstance that you found yourself in brought challenges, it shouldn't distract you from the fact that you're still enjoying a blessing. And so my point is this: whether or not you are in a challenge or a season of blessing, there needs to be gratitude. If it's a challenging season, you should be gracious. You should be thankful for the fact that this challenge is going to lead to a greater person, a better you. If you're in a season of blessing, don't be naive into realizing that you might face challenges. And when you do face challenges in that place of blessing that you're in, that doesn't take away from the fact that it is indeed still a blessing, and you need to remember that as you face those challenges that are in that blessing. Well, that's it for me, family. I hope that made sense. And once again, I want to thank everybody. If you made it this far in the video, you are a literal GOAT. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please like and subscribe, share the video. I'm on my road to 1,000 subs, trying to get monetized this year, or within the next year actually. And so yeah, thank you guys for the support, and I will see you guys in the next video.